Of course,
everybody pronounced that martyrdom, and I couldn't tell if that was a widespread joke or a very stupid gaming community.
I thought it was I thought it was a joke because there was a meme of like a kid mad on the voice chat where he ran into, there was like a little YouTube clip and the kid was like, oh, he had martyrdom. And it's like because he got blown up.
I hated when they would pronounce it that way. I'm like, it's martyrdom. There's an R in there. It's a word. Martyrdom.
Yeah.
Martyrdom.
I don't know. But Modern Warfare 2 gave us Painkiller, the namesake of the show.
Yeah. That was overhated. Like it was an overhated perk. It wasn't that good.
I didn't like death perks. It was a death perk.
Yeah, I didn't like the whole concept of rewarding players who died. I prefer skill-based matchmaking. There was a time when I really liked beating up on lesser players and thinking I was good. Now, my greatest joy comes from those like 5-4 overtime rainbow victories. Like it could have gone either way. It was hard. Everyone in this lobby is my equal, but you know, I was better than the normal me and we won. That's cool.
I liked rolling. I liked just, you know, going 72-3 and being like, man, I can't remember I don't remember what gun I have equipped. I've got so many chopper gunners just on deck to use. And if I remember Painkiller, it was timed, right? Like it was like
it was 3 in a row,
15 seconds. But like,
how long it lasted? Yeah. It was just sort of off your spawn. I guess it was an anti-spawn trap sort of mechanic, I should say.
But the spawns weren't good enough for that. So it would, in reality, it would just be like, holy shit, that guy is 3 times health. Was it 2 times or 3 times?
It was a lot, I guess.
I thought it was less than that, but I'm not sure enough to say you're wrong.
It was probably more than Juggernaut.
Oh, way more than Juggernaut was like 1.4. And officially Painkiller, Deathstreak, and Modern Warfare 2 did not just, it divided all incoming damage by 3. Which is basically triple health. It reduces damage to 33% of normal for 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, this thing says it doubled the health pool. And it was 10 seconds. You're getting triple?
It lowered the damage, the incoming damage by to 1/3. In essence, tripling your health.
My source is just Gemini, so it's not great. Do you have a better one?
Is this Gemini versus ChatGPT right now?
Google's a search engine though, like unless you're reading the Gemini like AI also.
The AI at the top of Google when I
that's Gemini.
I didn't like Juggernaut that much. I don't think the only time I ever used Juggernaut was running around with the AK on occasion. And even then it was like, you know, I think I'd rather just have my AK be like a 2-bullet to the midsection kill with stopping power. The
problem was naming it Juggernaut. They should have named stopping power, armor piercing ammo, and they should have named Juggernaut ballistic vest. And nobody would have had a problem with any of the perks, and they'd have kind of gone back and forth. But naming one of them Juggernaut and the other one stopping power.
Yeah.
There's a Wikipedia that says you're right. It divided it by 3. Okay.
Yeah, nobody really bitched that much about COD 4 perks that I recall, other than people would bitch about 3 times frag, but I was like, you know what, this brings me a lot more joy than I feel like I'll die to grenades sometimes if I get to like just on showdown just huck it right where you know they're gonna be, because again you're like, everyone's like, this is gonna be the time I make it through that stupid hallway and I don't get blown up. Yeah, sleight of hand. So a lot of the guns, like my problem that made me always end up using stopping power for 95% of classes was that you just became so accustomed to the stopping power that then you'd switch to sleight of hand or jug, and you'd immediately be like, oh, this is like me anticipating getting like someone drop shotting me and then me having to get them, and then I take more
power was so best in slot. There wasn't really a case for anything else. I think in Modern Warfare 2 it competed with
UAV
whatever
jammer?
one made you run fast. It made you run fast.
Marathon.
That's a first perk. Marathon's first perk. There were 2 running perks though, right?
Yeah, there was one in the red class.
Lightweight.
Lightweight, yes, and it made you faster. So sometimes I would run lightweight and capture the flag. But of course, the whole fucking community only understood kills. And you take all stopping power and they're like, Woody was shit. It's like, what? Who did all the flag capping? But or it'd be hard to even running perks. Do anything because it was stopping power. You were, without stopping power, you were defenseless.
Yeah, then there were some completely useless. Like, I don't think I ever equipped sit rep like even once in that third slot.
What did that do again?
Didn't it like tell you where fucking like claymores were or something?
Eavesdrop or something? Is that what that one was? No, there was an eavesdrop.
I think there was one called COD 4.
And it would just be annoying because you'd hear the bad mics on the other team in addition to the bad mics on your team. You get close to the enemy and they sort of had an audio scrambler where you couldn't hear footsteps as well because all of a sudden you heard because obviously you don't have them muted like you would mute bad audio teammates, but you wouldn't mute bad audio opponents. Then you get next to them with eavesdrop and you'd hear it. Yeah, it was garbage.
I do remember people bitching early on in MW2's life cycle about Commando letting you like leap across like 20 feet of distance and stab them. Yeah, I think they fixed that immediately.
Commando, and then you had the tactical knife. So you had the really quick jabby motion. You know, you had the pistol on top of the knife when you held them like that. Like
Infinity Ward was terrible. I don't know if they're still terrible, but that was such a garbage company. They did COD 4, and everyone thought they were the good one. They did Modern Warfare 2, and that game was so broken the whole time. Everybody quit that company for some reason, so they couldn't maintain the code, and they just let the game languish, even though it's the most popular game on Earth. It was crazy.
Yeah. Everybody, I remember tons of people bouncing back and just making COD 4 videos for a while. Like half the content would just be back to COD 4 because people also didn't, other than like Wings and a couple others, people didn't like World at War that much. And World at War was one of my least favorite. It just didn't sell me.